What's good, guys? Welcome back to the garage. So today we're going to be doing something. You guys will probably see this after on the next video also, as I pick these up. But I ended up picking up some wheels for my son's car. Technically they're for me. They have meaty ass tires on them. 225/50s is what I run on my all-wheel drive sedan. So I picked them up just to run temporarily on the silver sedan. And in today's video, guys, I'm going to be teaching my son how to install some coilovers onto the EK sedan that he has, the silver one. So the silver one is going to be getting some T7s from Max Pinion rods. Gracie ended up helping me out with that and giving me a small discount on them, so we ended up getting them because they're good for the bang for the buck, and honestly they do last. So we're gonna go ahead and run this onto the silver sedan. Right now it looks like a 4x4 and I don't like it, so we're gonna go ahead and just drop it a little bit, enough to where the 225/50s will sit kind of flush and sit a little bit according. Again, I'm not going for a max drop. As you can see on my car is all-wheel drive and I run the same tires on them, so we should be golden as far as all that goes, but it's just to be on the safe side. So let's go ahead and get the silver one in, and that way I can teach my son. I'm gonna go ahead and have him pretty much do all of it. He's probably gonna take over the camera so that way he can get used to it and do it. I'm gonna show him what he needs to remove, what he needs to put on, etc., so that way he can get the hang of it. So let's go ahead and get the sedan put inside and teach this kid over here how to install some coilovers and start working on his own car, so that way nobody else, he doesn't have to pay anybody else to doing his work. So let's get to it. All right, guys, so car is all jack stands, all the tires are off. I took out the tires myself because I didn't want my son to scratch my shit up. So these coilovers are for EK, EG, and they also come with the sleeve for the EF ones. So if you guys need that, it'll give it the added. Some EF ones are very small, so you can put this onto it. You need a sleeve to tighten onto the fork itself. So these are EK, EG ones. You can use them either way, so you just got to do a little bit of modular. There's a spacer that goes in between them, if I'm not mistaken, for the fork on the rear side of the lower LCA. So I'm going to go ahead and show him what he needs to do, and then we'll get going. So down here, there's a bolt on the bottom of the fork, and there's a nut on this side, okay? So you're going to need a 17 and a 17. And then, hold on, come here. Then the top end of this one needs to come off. So what you're going to do first is you're going to remove the fork. So take this 14, this is a 14, bottoms are 17s, okay? So you're going to remove that. This doesn't need to come off because it's connected to the knuckle itself. This is the brake line. So remove the 14, remove the 27 or the 17. So you need on the fork, you need two of them. So you need the wrench, and you either need the impact or you need the breaker or the ratchet, you know?
So 14 and 17.
Yeah. There, so then you got to do the same thing to the, so what you're going to do now is get that mallet, the hammer, and you're going to hit that bolt on the head of it. So you're going to, now you got to do this. Okay, now you get the 17. Okay, get this, put it in between the thing, so it's on, yeah, and then pry it a little bit and then hit it with the impact. Like that. Hit it with the impact at the same time. And it'll walk it out. If you see it coming out, keep pushing. See? Came out. Then now you're going to do the 14 that's on top, which you can still use the 9/16. So swap it out. So you got to make sure, yeah. Put it in there. Doesn't have to matter what the ball, just go in there. It's just to lock it in. So see how you're struggling right there? Now you gotta do it like this. You gotta do it as easy as you possibly can. So wherever it's on, right there, and then walk it out. There, pull it out now with your hand. And then you slide the fork down. Keep going. It's gonna get stuck for a little bit. And then what you're gonna do now, apply pressure to this. and pull the fork down all the way. And then you lock it out. So then this way, watch out. Go that way. Go that way to that side. You gotta go in an angle to walk it out. Get the bolt, put it up here. Then you're gonna do the same thing for the other one, and I'll hold it. See? And then you pull it out through there. Watch out, it's heavy. So there, that is your front one now. So now we're gonna measure it to the other one, to the max pinion rods, to see how much lower we're gonna go. All right, guys. So this is how much we're gonna be lowering it. This is the way it come out of the box. I just adjusted one because one was shorter than the other one. This one right here is the same height as this one now. So you can see how much difference there's gonna be right here in the body. The body's all the way up here. This is where the sleeve is at. So we're gonna lower it that much once you put the fork on, especially with the fork on, it'll be here. So we're kind of, you know, at this point, lowering it about a good 5 inches, give or take, which is good because the car was riding very high. So either way, we can always do adjustments at the end once we put the wheels on, and we just do it all over again as far as adjusting it on the body of the sleeve. So let's go ahead and get this one installed right here.
What we do here is go back.
So I made a mistake and I thought it was for the EF. You can use these for the EF also, but these forks for the EK on this one does need the sleeve. So you need to put the sleeve on when you put the strut on the fronts, because it does need it in order to actually lock in. So I did the first one. I showed him how to put it on, so how to take it off. So now he's gonna do this one on his own. I'm gonna put you guys on a time lapse.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy.
Right, so he had a boo-boo. One thing, what was I telling you not to do?
Not to put your face too close.
Okay, so I told him not to put his fucking face inside, because when it's under tension, this knuckle will pop up. Well, he had to let his little huevitos hang a little bit, and he put his face inside, and the knuckle here, the rotor and the caliper ended up smacking him. But he sucked it up. I mean, he's sucking it up, but it's still, so that's gonna be learned. So when you guys are doing this, guys, if you guys are barely learning, do not put your head inside of a wheel well when taking off the bolt from a fork. There's other ways other people do it. I get it. This is the way I do it. The reason being is because making the fork easier to access to remove first, and then the strut gives you more room for the strut to come out at the end. It's just way easier. So now hopefully he learned his lesson. All right, guys, so I explained to him to do the back. The back is very simple. It's literally like 4 bolts and 4 nuts or something like that. So it's those two. He needs to remove those two. That way he can slide the LCA downwards, and that way it won't bounce up at him. This one won't bounce up at him because there is no strut on it. There's none of that. I mean, there is, but it's under a tension to where it can be relieved downwards. Just pull it with your right hand. Put the impact down and pull it with your right hand. Just pull it. Wiggle it. Bro. Put some balls into it. Come on. Look it. Put some balls into it. Shaky, shaky. Let your nuts hang, bro. See? When you let the balls drop, bro, it comes out. And then all you got to do with this now is we can pull that down, but either way you can probably hit it with the impact over there on that one bolt, and it'll loosen it to where it can come down. And guys, I know it looks like I'm probably busting his balls, but I'm just having fun with them. If you're not having fun, I mean, if you kids can't take it. I mean, at least my kids can, but not in that way, so don't go there, okay? Anyways, now he's gonna remove the 2 bolts up there. I'm gonna hold the rear shock strut assembly, that way we can remove it. Go ahead. So there, now we're gonna repeat the process. Put the other one in, we're gonna bolt it up on top, let it hang up there. From there we'll put the LCA back on and the rear trailing arm. All right guys, so we got one hung, he's gonna do the rest of it. That one you don't need no nuts, so just hit it. Okay, move your feet. Remember what I told you? Guide it. Does it reach or no?
No, a little more.
It doesn't fit or what?
No, it does. A little more.
Okay, you shouldn't be. Okay, go get the hammer and you can smack it in. Did it go? Alrighty guys, so wheels are on, just gotta tighten them. But we try to give it a little bit of gap so that when it sits, we won't rub, because the fenders are not rolled on them at all. So I don't want it to cut the tires. Give it a gap again. It should have almost the same gap as a sedan, mine, so we should be okay with that. If not, we'll do adjustments. We did a little bit of adjustments because when we first put them on, it was tucking literally up in here, and this is not rolled. So I got to find somebody to roll them. I really don't want to roll them because, you know, it just ruins the body lines, but we're gonna have to do it. And I got to roll the fronts too, because it does have a ding here, and maybe with that, maybe rolling it, it'll pop the ding out. But wheels look really good on it. Can never go bad with Anki RPF ones. So right now what we're going to try to do, or we're actually going to do, is put on a replica lip, because I ain't paying $700 $600 for an authentic one. So I have this one up here up in my cubby hole, so we're gonna go ahead and just put it on and see. That way it gives it a better look from the front, because as I stated, it looks like Dookie without lip. Yeah, so anyways, lip is installed. It's an aftermarket one, so it doesn't line up perfectly well, but we got to line up the best we could. So I mean, you can see it makes honestly makes a major difference to it. So let's go ahead and put the car on the floor and see how the gap looks, because I'm just wondering still. Let me know what you guys think. Better? Alrighty guys, so coilovers and wheels and lip is on the car. So now he's gonna go ahead and wash it and make it look cleaner, because it's just filthy dirty. But man, it looks good. Honestly, it looks really good. And the way the lip actually changes the look of the front bumper, and then goes with the wheels. The back end, as I stated, has to go a little bit higher, so that's okay, and I'm not worried about that. We're not worried about that. So yeah, I mean, car's really good. Huge shout out to Max Painting Rods for the discount on the coilovers. Again, these are the T7. They're really affordable, and they do what they got to do. Just make sure you do the adjustment. And if you don't want a tucked height, go ahead and, like the rear especially, you know, go ahead and loosen it and bring it down on the sleeve of the body a couple of turns. So that being said, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you guys did, please comment, like, subscribe. And again, how's your face doing? Did it take away your manhood?
No.
What's something that you learned?
Not to put my face in.
Why?
Because it's gonna bust my lip.
And what happened to you?
Bust my lip.
So he's gonna survive, guys. At the end of the day, you know, he lives another day. Just again, if your kids are doing it, keep your guys' head out of the wheel, well in the front. The back end is fine because it's just an LCA, it's not under load, and the front is under load. So yeah, a way coilovers can really change the look of a car. Car has more progress than I've ever made on my car over there. And it's not even, I mean, it is my car, but yeah. Well, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys did, please comment, like, subscribe. And again, guys, nobody was hurt. No kids were killed or hurt in this video. So, you know, he's still alive, and he is over 18, guys. You know what I mean? So he's over 18, so we're good, you know? But yeah, with that being said, guys, please comment, like, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.